Okay, this is demonstration 1.1 mobile app setup. At the top right in the green area you can see a settings text. Select settings. The logout at the top, if you select that, you'll be logged out of the system and can log back in as another user. Your login details for going out and undertaking quotes is exactly the same as your login details for the desktop application, username and password. Download appointments, the second one down is as it sounds. You select that. Any appointments that have been added to our Pro, which we'll go through that in a moment, but any appointments that have been added to the system in the desktop app, they'll be downloaded from here. We can upload completed appointments to change the status of a quotation. Let's say that we've completed the top one for Mrs. Banner. We simply go into there and we can change it, as you can see, to the middle. You can see the settings change in there at the bottom. We'll change that to completed and select save and go back. You can see now the status for the top one has changed to completed. Going back to our settings, we can now just upload the completed, and it's going to upload that one appointment that's been completed. Now that's available back in the office now. Continuing, we can download reference data. What that means is, in the office, if there have been some background settings change, like tree names for example, or tools added to the system, you download reference data and it updates your mobile app so that it's consistent and mirrors what people are seeing in the office for their drop down lists. We can set a VAT rate, which will be the default VAT rate for applying to items. We can set it at 20% or 0 if you're not VAT registered. Data management, here we can delete files, so there's 9 pictures that have been captured on the device. Obviously you only want to clear this if you don't want to upload, so these are pictures that have been captured on quotes, so I don't want to delete these at the moment because I want to upload them shortly with quotes. And lastly is just about the app. So the settings, as you can see, are very simple. The toggling between just uploading completed, for example, is very useful if you're in the field and you want to get something back quickly. As I said, just go in and change the status to completed, save that, go back into your settings, and now you can just upload that single completed item and it will disappear from your appointment list. That concludes the 1.1 of mobile device, which is to do with the mobile app setup. This is a video for mobile app setup, which is item 1.1. The very first thing that users will need to do is enable a user account to actually be able to link with the web application to their mobile app. And the first thing we do is we come into the company screen, which, as you can see, is at the top there. So we select the company screen. We then come into the staff table. So this is a staff member we want to assign to be able to go out and undertake site visits. You can see here is a list of staff that work in the company. Not all of these, or many of these, will be surveyors, won't be surveyors. These are all different roles, from admin to climbers, so on and so forth. What we want to do is add this member of staff as somebody that can go out and actually undertake site visits. So what we'll do is we'll go and add this individual's name, and we add this individual's email address, because when we create new appointments it communicates with the surveyor so that they know new appointments have been added to the system for them. So we'll go ahead and put mine in. And here is where it's really important. We must assign this individual as a surveyor. Coming down in the business, if you want to give them a different role which isn't so critical in terms of being able to use the mobile device, then maybe this person is the actual director of the company. But it's really important we assign them as a surveyor in order to be able to use the mobile app. And lastly, we come down and select mobile enabled and enter the password. And this is the password you'll enter when you use the mobile device. So let's go ahead and save that. can see that David's now been added as a staff member and he's been added as a surveyor, which now means when I come through to an inquiry, come through to sales, so we're in the office now, we're going to search for a member, a client, someone that we work for, select that person, so we're going to go and provide a quotation for this particular customer, and here now you can see that David has been added to the list of surveyors. So now David can be assigned appointments. We could go ahead and use an existing address. Let's just go ahead and just book that appointment just so you can see quickly how that works. We put it in for today and save that. Now we've assigned an appointment for David, it's created the quote for us, and also importantly what David's going to receive is an email saying that a new appointment has been added to the system for him.